Hi everybody, it's Cathryn. My project today is one with the Extraordinary Flora. Now the washi tape is going to be in on the week of July 21st, so I figured I would do a project with it. I'm using the Extraordinary Flora bundle, stamp set and dies, along with the Label Me Grateful dies just for this here. But this is a cute set. I didn't get the stamp set because I think it's just sentiments, but this has nice leaves, acorns, 2 sprigs of greenery. I think these are berries on a poinsettia there. So this can be really great for different holidays, especially fall and Christmas. All right, but I'm just using this rectangle for today. And of course, I'm using the Extraordinary Flora washi tape. Okay, so my box is 4 by 2 3/4 by 1 1/2. It opens like this. And inside, I have a pack of pistachios that are 130 calories. So these are kind of like the 100 packs, but these, I got this at Dollar Tree, but I've seen similar things like this in Walmart and Target. Now this, if I fold it over like that, it fits in there, but you could fit a whole lot of stuff in there. It's much bigger than needed for these. All right. Now, what we need for this project, I wanted to show you first the washi tape. Now what I did is I put it down on some basic white. I did get a few wrinkles, so just watch out for that. I did make that mistake. Just a little one over here. But if you notice, I didn't know that there's 2 separate color schemes, kind of. This one has more of the strawberry slush in it, and this one has Coastal Cabana and probably Petunia Pop, and maybe a little bit of Bubble Bath in there. But I didn't realize that there was 2 different color schemes until I opened it up. So the next one, I put that on there for us to show you, and then the next one in the roll will be this color scheme that I'm doing. All right. Okay, so I need a sheet. We're only going to be using a little, this much probably, for the washi tape of basic white. I need a piece of Coastal Cabana that is 9 by 8 1/2. This is the rectangle from the Label Me Grateful dies, which it's approximately 3 3/8 by 2 1/4. I'm using the Brights DSP. Okay, we need 3 pieces that are 1 1/4 by 2 1/2, and I'm using the Coastal Cabana DSP, colored DSP. One of them I rounded on the ends, and they are 1 1/4 by 2 1/2. We need 2 that are 3 3/4 by 1 1/4. And 2 pieces that are 3 3/4 by 2 1/2. All right, let me get my Simply scored. And we're going to start on the 9-inch side. Score at 2 3/4, 4 1/4, 7, and 8 1/2. Turn it to the 8 1/2-inch side and score at 1 1/2, 5 1/2, and 7. All right, now fold and burnish your score lines. And how we're going to start cutting it. The 1/2-inch rectangle is over here. There is a 1 1/2-inch strip at the bottom and 2 at the top. And this is what we're going to be doing. All right, so we're going to start over here. Go to the first score line, cut it to the first score line, and go to the second score line and cut it to the first score line, and then wedge both sides of the square. Go to the next 2 score lines and cut them to the first score line, and wedge the square, and then wedge up into that 1/2-inch rectangle. So that's our bottom. Now turn it so that your 1/2 inch is over here. we're going to go to the first score line, cut it to the second score line, and wedge up into that 1/2 inch. Go to the next score line, cut it to the second score line, take off the bottom square, and wedge the top one. Okay. Go to the next 2 score lines and cut them to the second score line. Take off the bottom square and wedge the top one. And then take these 2 pieces off. Alright, and then when you turn it right side up again, we're going to round the corners of this top flap. And that's what your cardstock should look like when you're done. Okay, now put some tear and tape next to the score line on that 1/2 inch rectangle and take the backing off. Alright, now flip the whole thing over, flip over the side with the tape, and then the other side to meet it. Alright, so this is our back right here. Put this back flap down first. Okay, and that is our box. Alright, now we need our DSP. Now, they only give us 2 sheets of each pattern in the color family, so I used, for the front flap, I'm going to put this piece that is 3 3/4 by 2 1/2, and then this piece for the back. Alright, and then these are the long sides, these are the short sides right there, and then this one is the flap with the rounded edges. Now let's let that dry a minute, and we'll do our work with the washi tape. Alright, so what I'm going to do is try to peel this up gently. Okay. Oops. I have a little tear over here, but I'm not using that piece this time, so that's okay. Alright, I'm going to put this down. I'm just using regular basic white. Now, you could use the thick, if you want them thick, or you could use the, trying to make me remember. I got them wrinkly again. You could use the sticker paper if you still wanted them to have sticker on the back. No, I went a little bit crooked, so a little bit's going to hang off, but that's alright. And you can tell pretty much when the color is going to change by when the flowers switch to that purpley to a little bit different. Alright, so you could pull this off, would probably be smart to cut it where you want it first, but that's alright. I could use one of my Cricut squeegee things for this, it would be good. Alright, then we're going to take out that die. And I'm going to place it. I try to get the corners all nicely where they should be, and then I'll tape it down. And I'm going to run this through my machine. Alright, now I'm going to gently pull this off, and a lot of them will just come right out. Now there's so many of these that you can make several projects with one cut, I think, in my opinion. Alright, and the ones we want are this one, this one, and this one. And then I have all these left. You could definitely do more projects with these. Now we need our rectangle. And now I'm going to stamp the lines off center a little bit. Good. And then the with love above that. Okay. And if I didn't say, this is Cabana Ink. All right. Now we need some dimensionals on the backs. All right, I'm going to start with the biggest piece. I'm going to put it along the front, like that. And then this one is going to overlap the flowers just a little bit. Put that like that. And then these are going to go on this corner, like that. And that you don't have to color, no stamping of the flowers. You just put it on the washi tape on some cardstock and cut them out. All right, now for our box, let me put the other thing of pistachios in there. All right, and what we're going to use now, I told you guys about these I found for 57 cents. Word of warning, they're not as great as the Velcro brand are. You have to separate all these because these don't pull apart. The fuzzy side, this side I did get to pull apart pretty easily. So I'm going to put one down like that. And then the other side on top, adhesive up. Yeah, you might have to cut these too. I just got lucky. And then I'm just going to try to get this nice and even and push it down. You could put two on here if you want. I'm just going to put one. And they don't stick as quickly as the Velcro brand, but they still work, and they're only 57 cents for 60 pairs, so if you don't mind that, it's a bargain. All right, I have the opening over on the right. Now we need some more dimensionals on the back of our decoration. And I'm just going to try to center this on the box. Okay, and you could always add some Wink of Stella glitter to the flowers if you want to. I'm going to add, for the final touch, some of these party dots, which are on last chance, but they're still available. And I'm going to use the pool party ones. I'm going to put a large one and a small one, and then a large one up there. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. All my info is below for my Stampin' Up! Shop. Please subscribe and hit the like button for my YouTube, and also down there is my Facebook group and my Stampin' Up! Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.